All right, what's going on, everybody? Real quick, I want to make this video. Bernie just did a little live stream to give us an update on his campaign, and don't worry, he's not dropping out. He's not dropping out. We're going to fight on. Um, but I think I want to show you a clip of this that I think is going to be amazing come the debate Sunday. A thing that he's going to focus on and hammer away is electability. And also, I want to give my perspective on what I think Bernie should say about him being the most electable and Joe Biden obviously not being the most electable. So let's go ahead and check this clip out, and then we'll discuss.
Independents today believe. Arizona with my friend Joe Biden. And let me be very frank as to the questions that I will be asking Joe. Joe, what are you going to do for the 500,000 people who go bankrupt in our country because of medically related debt? And what are you going to do for the working people of this country and small business people who are paying on average 20% of their incomes for health care? Joe, what are you going to do to end the absurdity of the United States of America being the only major country on earth where health care is not a human right? Are you really going to veto a Medicare for all bill if it is passed in Congress? Joe, how are you going to respond to the scientists who tell us we have 7 or 8 years remaining to transform our energy system before irreparable harm takes place to this planet because of the ravages of climate change? Joe, at a time when most young people need a higher education to make it into the middle class, what are you going to do to make sure that all of our people can go to college or trade school regardless of their income? And what are you going to do about the millions of people who are struggling with outrageous levels of student debt? Joe, at a time when we have more people in jail than communist China, a nation 4 times our size, what are you going to do to end mass incarceration and a racist criminal justice system? And what are you going to do to end the terror that millions of undocumented people experience right now because of our broken and inhumane immigration system? Joe, what are you going to do about the fact that we have the highest rate of childhood poverty of almost any major country on earth, and are living with the fact that 500,000 people tonight are homeless and 18 million families are spending half of their income to put a roof over their heads? Joe, importantly, what are you going to do to end the absurdity of billionaires buying elections and the 3 wealthiest people in America owning more wealth than the bottom half of our people? So let me conclude the way I began. Donald Trump must be defeated, and I will.
All right, guys. So when I watched that, I thought it was extremely powerful. That strategy of people think that Joe Biden's the most electable, and when he gets in there, he knows exactly what he's going to do. But really, he doesn't, man. Like, when you look at that and you think about it, he hasn't touched on any of those issues. You know what I mean? He just talks about what we can't do, not what he's going to do. So that's extremely powerful, in my opinion. And also, I just want to throw this out there, and if by some miracle Bernie, one of Bernie's higher staffers sees this video, look, you have to hammer the argument that you're the most electable. You have to hammer the argument that Joe Biden is Hillary Clinton 2.0, and we saw what happened in 2016 when we ran an ideology like that. When we run neoliberal ideologies, they fail. When we run FDR-style ideologies, we overwhelmingly win. Bernie needs to say, I'm the guy. My ideology represents the guy who won 4 terms. His ideology represents the female who couldn't win against the most beatable candidate in American history. So, I mean, I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm the guy who's representing the ideology that Republicans had to create term limits for president because they couldn't stop my ideology. I represent the guy who had to die in office for him to get out of office. So this is what Bernie needs to hammer home, and that clip was just extremely powerful. And to me, it sounds like a guy who can make a comeback. So don't count us out yet. We're not done yet. Wait for the debate Sunday. If Biden falls flat, there's a slight chance that Bernie can edge him out. There is a slight chance that Bernie can make a comeback. Don't give up hope, guys. Thank you. And I know Bernie won't give up. So like and subscribe if possible. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.